Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes joins us now. So Khalif, we're now hearing that it was up to local police to secure that particular building that the shooting was on. But do you see any agencies or personnel facing any sort of legal consequences for what went wrong?
I mean, everyone is in the, just not pun intended, crosshairs in this situation. This is any agency that had a responsibility, and you start with the Secret Service and then you work your way down with Department of Justice, the FBI, anyone that is up for investigation during this process could also be up for some type of potential liability going forward with the family. I mean, they have a duty to protect the president, but they also have a duty to ensure that people that are at this event are protected. And so if someone did not do what they were supposed to do, and no one is saying that now, obviously there will be an investigation, and in the process of doing that investigation, more details will come out of what happened, because a shooter that was outside the perimeter was able to do this. But even being outside that perimeter, something went wrong. I mean, it was flagged. I've seen a number of reports that that was a rooftop that they were looking at that could potentially have been of an issue already. So there is an accountability issue that has to be addressed going forward. But yes, to your original question, any agency that had responsibility for creating safety would be on the hook for ensuring that they did their job. And if they're the family, that will be the basis of any type of wrongful death claim.
Yeah, and just to your point, I mean, you saw so many people with their cell phones being able to see that person on the roof, just looking over and seeing that. The question I have for you, we've now learned that the shooter reportedly used an AR-15, which is obviously a rifle that has become the center of the gun battle debate. Do you think now that this has happened, this is going to change anything in that conversation?
Not at all. I mean, I won't think that it advances the argument on the Democratic side for any stronger gun safety type of rules, right? And on the Republican side, if anything, this just emphasizes and strengthens their argument for why you need responsible gun ownership. And so if anything, it's just a punt in this situation where you'll have one side saying, listen, this is why we don't need folks having guns. And on the other side, they'll say, look, this was a non-responsible gun owner that uses gun in an inappropriate manner. And so then it takes you right back to the middle with both sides being divided on this issue. You would think a situation like this where the former president, current front runner of the Republican Party, being attempted to have assassination on his life, would push forward that argument. But I don't think that moves the needle at all in terms of gun prevention or gun regulation.
Khalif Rhodes, we appreciate your insight.